Hey everyone, what's going on? This is me one more time, and I want to definitely take the time and apologize. This is actually video number 3 that I do and don't like. So, well, not saying that this one I don't like, but this is my 3rd time recording a video. Well, you understand what I'm trying to say. I get it. Anyways, I'm here to tell you exactly what's going on. I've been in the balance of things, being kind of scared and at the same time being very positive about certain things that have happened for the past couple weeks. Okay, so let's start with my first appointment with my primary doctor. Okay, this is one of the main things that they told me I needed to get, which was a visit to a primary doctor I didn't have. So they recommended this doctor. I went the first day. They tried to take my blood work and have a conversation with the doctor herself, and both of the things didn't come out the way I wanted them to. Kind of, sort of. To start off, they're trying to draw my blood, right? And they weren't even trying so hard trying to get my blood out, because I don't know if they're not used to taking blood, but they tried for like not even 30 seconds and they gave up. They gave me this piece of paper which I need to go to somewhere, and they're gonna take my blood and my blood work, and then they're gonna analyze it and they're gonna send the results back. Well, fine. At the same time, I spoke with the doctor, and she gave me some kind of negative news. And the news were that she needed to have a conversation with my surgeon, because she didn't think that it was going to be possible to perform the surgery without having a year prior follow-up. So I'm like, okay, I've don't have a year follow-up. I've never had a primary doctor. To make the long story short, I told her that, which is true, I told her that actually I had a doctor's visit last year with an infection that I had on my skin, and they got my vitals, and they got my blood pressure, and they got my weight and all that. That's something that they definitely needed in order for them to know that I've been battling with obesity for a while. So my second trip was to the psychiatrist, and that went pretty good. Went there, and he gave me good advice, and the reason why, and I'm getting the surgery why. And he told me, you're a perfect candidate for it. I'm going to grant you, from my point of view, for you to have the surgery. And everything went pretty good. Even better, when I spoke to his secretary, she told me that I have one of the best insurances that she's seen for a very long time. So I'm kind of excited, even though that the week before, the doctor was like, I don't know if the insurance is going to cover it, because we haven't had a year follow-up with you. So I'm kind of excited that things might turn out to be okay. To jump even to a better news, I called the office back, and they told me that they don't need necessarily a year. They need 6 months prior of a follow-up before surgery. Now, mind you, I had talked to the doctor that I had a couple years ago for that infection, and they had all the information, my weight, my blood pressure, and all that. So that was actually a year ago, so I know they can use that paperwork in order to send it to insurance and have them approve the surgery. I talked to them, and I tell them, and I'm afraid to spend all this money and have not the insurance be covering it. And the girl told me, the insurance is like that. Sometimes they even approve the patient the day before surgery. So I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed, even though that I'm a good candidate, as I mentioned, and my insurance cover it completely. She's still waiting for them to give me the green light, and to go for it. So right now the only thing I'm waiting for is the seminar, which I need to go the 17th of this month. I need to start the liquid diet shake the 20th of this month. So basically it's 2 weeks before the surgery. So technically I'm less than a month away from, the date. So I'm very excited. I think about it all the time, and we'll see what happens. Still need to go to the dietitian. $155 there. I say that because it's kind of difficult for me to find this money. I've worked my butt off at work in order to get a little extra money to pay for all this stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. Other than that, you guys, I don't want to keep this video too long. I wanted to let you know that things are going smoothly. The last thing, as I mentioned, is a seminar and see the nutritionist. Other than that, I'm set to go. Definitely will keep you posted if anything else develops, but I want to thank you for your support and actually taking the time and watching my videos. It means a lot. So that's it. I'll definitely be posting another video very soon, and that's it. Bye bye, you guys.